What is up, guys, and welcome back. So now you can see that since we're totally done with the author, okay, and now what we have to do, we have to work up with basically the post, okay? So we're creating a second menu that is going to be the post, okay? And so if I just go ahead and I just open up my home page, not the admin page, okay? I just go to my home page, you can see this is how the dynamic website that we built. Okay, we had these things, and you can see that we also had these things right here. So we have basically an image here, we have a title, we have an author name, and then we have this some content, and then we have a read more content. Okay, so this is what we're going to be working up, and we're going to be building up a blog, and then the post that we add, we're going to be working up it. So first of all, what we have to do, we just have to go ahead and we have to create our new file, our new database that is basically going to be post. So we just click on the dynamic, and you can see here it says create table. Okay, and what is the table that we have to create? Our table is basically going to be posts. Okay, or you can say post. It totally depends. So how many things we need in the post? Okay, let's just come up here and let's see. I'm just going to create a new file here, and I'm going to save it as posts.php. Okay, and you can see this is going to be right here. I'm just going to go and I'm going to save it. And you can see that posts.php is here. So now we have to go ahead and we have to work up the post.php. How many posts do we have? So first of all, we have the post ID. Okay, we have the post ID. Then what we need the post date. Okay, or we need the post content. Okay, then we need the post author, because who is actually posting this post. And then what we need the post ID, post content, post author, and post title, which is the most important. Okay, and post ID, content, author, title, and the post category. Okay, post category. And then what we also need one more, and that is going to be ID, content, author, title, category. And the last one we have here is basically the post image, okay? Because we're also just making our site interactive, and you can see that we're actually just accepting the images. Okay, if I just go ahead and I just open this up, I just open up my dynamic website, you can see that we are actually accepting the post images, post title, post name, and then we're also accepting some content, and we have this read more tag as well. Okay, so you can see that these are the things that we are actually accepting. Same like this, if you actually want to go ahead and you want to grab the post date, you can definitely go ahead and you can do that. Okay, let's just go ahead and let's definitely include the post date as well. So I'm going to write here post date. Okay, so how many we have the post ID, post content, post author, post title, post category, post image, and we also have the post data as well. How many do we have? We have 7 here. Okay, so I'm just going to go to the database, and I'm going to say that I need 7 columns. Okay, just remember everything again so that we can actually, we're not missing anything. We need the ID, which is the most important. Then we need the title. Then we need the content. Then we need the category. And then we need the author. We also need the image. And we also need the date. If you want the keywords, you can definitely include the keywords as well. So post keywords. How does the keyword work? I'm just going to tell you that about it as well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's include 8 here. Okay, so I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to say that I need 8 columns here. Okay, you can see that we have post, and now we have number of columns to be 8. Okay, you can see these are right here. And now what do we have to do? We just have to go ahead and we have to hit go. And you can see this is going to be right here. So the first number one we have here is basically post underscore ID. Okay, the second one we have here is post underscore title. The third one we have here is going to be post underscore content. Then we have the post underscore category. And then we have post ID, title, content, category. And let's see how many we are left with. Post ID, content, title, category. And then we need the post date. We also need the post author. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to just keep it here. And I'm just going to grab this here. So we have got the ID, title, content, and category. Okay. And then we need post author. Okay. And then what we need the post image is basically going to be in the last. It totally depends if you want to add anything. Okay. And the date is going to be after this author. And the last one we have here is title, content, category. Which one are we left with? keywords. Okay, post underscore keywords. Okay, you can see this is right here. And now we've got the ID, title, content, category, author. Okay, we've got two authors here. So we have to change this to, we are basically left with the post date. Okay, now what we have to do, we just have to go in and we have to write here post underscore date. Okay, we've got everything here. Now we have to just work with them. So for the ID, what we need the integer, and we can say that we need 20 integers here. For the title, we can just go ahead and we can say that we're accepting varchars, 256. And for the post content, I'm just going to go to them and just keep it full screen. Okay, and this post ID is basically going to be just auto increment with the primary. Okay, I'm just going to come up here, and post title is basically going to be this. Post content is basically going to be a text, basically a long text. Okay, and we have the post category is basically going to be integer. Okay, integer with 20. I'm just going to tell you why we are just writing here integer and we're not adding the category name. Okay, because we have the category association with the post. Okay, same like this, we have the post author. Okay, this should also be integer and we can name it as 20. And then we have the post date. So post date can be varchar 256. And then we have the post keyword, which is actually going to be varchar 256. And then we have the post image, which is also going to be a varchar 256. Okay, you can see this is right here. And now we are totally done with everything. So we have got long text in the post content. The rest of the things are varchar and the integer. Now, why we have used the post category as the integer and post author as the integer. And the reason for that is because we're going to associate our post with the author ID here. Okay, and then we're going to same like this, we have to associate the category with the category ID that we will be creating another table right now. Okay, you can see that I have got everything here and I've got the posts as well. Now what I have to do, I have to go ahead and I have to hit save. You can see that this is right here and I have basically the post. Now what I have to do, I have to go ahead and I have to create another table, and that is basically going to be category. So how does these categories will perform? You will be shocked when you will see why we are using in the post, we are using the category by ID. Okay, so let's just go ahead and let's see. We have the category ID, and then we have the category name. Okay, or you can just create another one that is going to be category description, but I'll be just using the category ID and category name. So I'm just going to be using two number of columns here. And I'm going to come up here, I'm going to hit OK, and you can see this is right here. And I'm going to write here category underscore ID. And in here, I'm going to write category underscore name. Okay, so ID is basically going to be integer with the auto increment primary. Okay, and I'm just going to say category name is basically going to be a varchar with 256 for actual summits. I'm just going to come up here and I'm going to hit OK. And you can see that now I have author and I also have the category. So I'm just going to associate this author and category with the post. Okay, and now let's go up here and let's see how we're going to do that. So first of all, we have to work up with the category.php because we have to make sure that we first add the category and then we add the post. Okay, so we have to do it like this. Okay, so we will be working up with the category page right here. Let's just go ahead and let's add some category here. So I'm just going to be telling you how to create a specific category page in the admin panel. But for now, right now, we will be just going ahead and we will be adding category ourselves. Okay, so I'm going to say that the posts, that which type of posts you want to add into your website. Okay, so this can be like category wise, you can just say like sports, you can say technology, you can say anything. So same like this, we're going to be working up it. So first category that I have is basically sports. Okay, and in this category, what I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be posting all of the posts that have the sports category. Okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to hit go, and you can see that this is right here. If I just go ahead and I just open up the category, you can see that I've got the sports here. Same like this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create another one, and that is going to be the technology or anything, but we will be adding it later on. So you can see that since we have got the category of the sports, let's just go ahead and let's add one more. Okay, I'm just going to write here technology. Okay, I'm going to write here technology, and I'm going to hit OK, and you can see that here I have two categories. I have the number one category, which is sports, and I have the other category, which is called technology. So now what we basically have to do is that we have to go ahead and we have to create our post.php page, and now we have to work with it. Since we are set up with everything, in the next video, we'll probably be working up with the post.php, and we will be setting up our post.php page. Okay, so stay tuned, guys.